Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the Tacos and the Diamondbacks. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting second here tonight.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the pitch. This is line to left. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Number 71, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And the pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chris Owings now.
Second, the shortstop, Chris Owings.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Lucroy gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Owings is retired. 2 down now.
Batting third, right.
Steps. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot, to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in. Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off. Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off.
2 out here and a runner at second. Just hung in there on that one.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Chase Utley.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. You just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
He's set. Here it comes. Jonathan Lucroy stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Runner back safely. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Pitch is high. The throw. And the throw's a good one as Utley is gone trying to steal second. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Drury ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now to the plate, Austin Jackson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Here's Carlos Beltran. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 6, left fielder David
Peralta comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Beltran. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Standing in, Brandon Drury will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Chris Herman would be next. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Chris Herman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that one stayed too low apparently.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Sandberg.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Line towards center field. Pollock is right there, 1 down.
Batting 9th, pitcher, number 71.
At the plate, number 71. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Drury has it. 1 there. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 2 out with the man at first. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Chase Utley. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Is the damage here. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this one gets away. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Tacos are out on top 2-0. Stepping into the box, Taijuan Walker. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Walker.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Taijuan Walker is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. Cleveland is on top 2-0. Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And now a pitch on the way.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
One out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cleveland is on top here, 2-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake Lamb.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he got him swinging. Jake
Now
Lamb
batting,
becomes the
left
first out
fielder,
in the bottom of the fourth
David
inning.
Peralta.
In now, David Peralta. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Brandon Drury will bat
Second
next.
baseman,
A base hit in his first trip.
Drury.
And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-0.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning, but not before. Ready for another chance. Ryan Sandberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Sandberg.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So striding forward now, number 71. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working. Great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Wow, great hustle from the pitcher right there to beat up that infield single. I'm just curious, we'll wear him out now when he gets back on the mound next half inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, number 19.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen. As it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, catcher
Chris Herman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lays off. 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Yasmani Tomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There to take it is Jackson, and there's your first out.
Center fielder number 11.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. A.J. Pollard stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Utley's up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Chris Owings now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swinging a pop up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats. 0-1. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
J.D. Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a low throw to first, but bottom. David Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47.
Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Lucroy. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. A little bouncer. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 4.
Ready once again, Austin Jackson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run home run for Carlos Beltran. 5-2 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Hunter Pence will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And that misses ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
What a difficult combination. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, then he comes back with the curveball. So difficult to not sit on that 96 and be able to react to that curveball. It's a tough combination.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The left fielder, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Kenny Lofton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Drury fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the left-hander Glenn Perkins that gets the call. Paul Goldschmidt is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Tulowitzki for 1. On to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. Digging in once again, David Peralta. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Perkins is ready. Here it is on 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
The 2010 Randall Delgado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48.
And there is the dangerous Mr. Votto now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But, hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a liner toward Owings, and caught there by Owings. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is in the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off 1-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Brendan Drury is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate,
catcher,
Chris Herman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there. And he's in command, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ketel Marte will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Ready with another 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lofton sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We'll get a look. Jorge De La Rosa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29. Jorge De La Rosa.
Austin Jackson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number
Carlos
40.
Beltran. We'll stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Sandberg. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Off of one leg in the hole. Jason Hayward will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
A.J. Pollock
Is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The shortstop, number 16.
Chris Owings comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down to the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Willie McCovey will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. High in the air out to center field. Pollock giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit out toward second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In is Joey Votto now. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and one. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Ready on 1 and 2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Lofton rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit softly to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base.
Attention, please. Now pitching.
Called to the bullpen now as on comes the right-hander Jonathan Papelbon. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jake Lamb started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Visiting team, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 5.